and I thank each of the panelists. And now, the way we're going to do this is, I want to thank Brad, one of our members, for being the timekeeper here. And also all of the members, the people in the black shirts here, and some didn't wear their T-shirts, members of the Pagan Club, thank you for your help in putting this event together. And I'm going to ask that our president of the Pagan Club is going to bring the mic around, the floating mic, and if you have a question or comment that you'd like to make, Marco will bring the mic to you. Please speak into the mic. You have 30 seconds maximum, okay? So please try not to turn it into, a gospel for us, but ask a question, make a comment, and you can direct your question or comment to an individual panelist if you like. Their names are in front of them, or to the panel in general. So, Marco, if you'd grab the mic here and turn it on, please. And I want to thank everybody for attending, too. This has been great. So now, if you have a question or comment, please raise your hand. Marco will come around. Don't be shy. Here's one right in the front.
My question was for Odie. I wondered in that, in the rhythms, what is their connection to, like for instance, in the first one that you did from Cuba, is that some kind of song like that to call upon the spirits, or you know how in Native American spirituality they have their songs and instruments that they use for the same purpose? And I know, the little I know about Santeria, I mean that they do that as well. What was the purpose of the one you played?
The first rhythm that I played? What we have to look at is these rhythms have been strained and transcribed and pushed and pulled so that what the original rhythm was, nobody really knows. Are you following if I'm following your question? I could sing you a song now that would be 700 years old. The song has changed so much that there are only 4 or 5 lines left to it. The song is Na na wedo Afrikete nupwe anago Na na wedo Afrikete nupwe anago, and the chorus sings the same back and forth. Those are the only lines that came down through history about that song. It might be 5 pages long. The rhythm that I played at the beginning, the bricamo, if three of us were playing together, we could play it 2 or 3 days. And there would be changes happening. The brother at the end would play the bottom. He would play the segunda. She would play the quinto, and somebody else would be playing the go-go, and then it would switch around. So I like commonality. The thing that comes out of that rhythm is something that's always there. The heartbeat. If it ever stops, the rhythm is gone, trust me.
And if I may make a comment on that too, I just loved your presentation, Odie, and thank you for having me participate in that. Totally unrehearsed, but
I didn't know what else to say.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really cared about that. And what I hope you got, from that though, is the fact that spirituality does have a sound. And sometimes it's the voices of people praying, sometimes it's the voices of people singing, and sometimes people have developed musical instruments, and their prayer is, as you saw, us demonstrating.
Excuse me, you know what I've been enchanted by for years? The Muslim call to prayer. I lived in Africa for a while, in Ghana, and I used to look forward, I'm not a Muslim, but I am. I used to look forward to that first call to prayer in the morning. I mean, the most beautiful sound. Why did Muhammad pick a caller? He could have used flags. He could have used a bell. Why did he? Was the man that good? He was that good. I mean, the first singer, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful sound.
Yeah.
And it's in the high minarets, the voice
Oh, yeah.
of the caller carries across the people, particularly, 5 times a day you're called to prayer. And several of those times are during quiet times. And to hear that voice drifting across is absolutely beautiful. So, thanks for that comment. Anybody else have a question or comment?
It's a little hard for me to word the question that I have for you guys, but it's for all of you. And it's something that I've had an issue with myself when I have an issue with like religion versus spirituality. I see them as the same, but I also see them as separate. And the issue that I have is, the reason why I see it separate is because I get things that what religions have as prophets. I get some of those things. I have visions, and I have ways of feeling like I just know where I'm supposed to be in life and where I'm supposed to be at. And sometimes I feel like it's God, sometimes I feel like it's me. And that's how I feel, kind of. But I wanted to express that a little bit to you guys, because like some religions that I've experienced, they shy away from that and they say, "Oh, that's wrong, and you're not supposed to think like that. That's not how you feel." And then other people will tell me like, it's because you can get religious zealots and you can become over righteous and you'll become. I just wanted to kind of know what you guys felt about people having visions and calling to their visions, and you guys get those in your communities, and how do you guys support them?
If you're a worthy vessel, that's simple. If you're a worthy vessel, why should the Spirit pour in a bottle that has holes in it? That is the spiraled energy that I was talking about. It doesn't give back, it only takes. The Father always gives, always gives. If you're a worthy vessel, but it's not easy to be.
I could say to you, okay.
No, go ahead.
I could say to you as a writer that in some ways I feel like my life is a constant hallucination. I haven't slept in years, because there are people and things and events and situations that wake you up. My wife can testify. Go right. And here I am in the middle of the night creating fictional characters that I hope will seem real enough for you to read and get something from. But it's a miasma until you make it real. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, unless you are hurting someone. I think the most healthy thing you can do is to keep a nice, healthy schizophrenia going. I couldn't write about so-and-so with any degree of skill if I wasn't able to put myself in that person's mindset. I call it healthy schizophrenia. So, go crazy.
Other panelists care to respond? Go ahead,
So
Jane.
thinking of historically, big religions often had mystics that. Oh, sorry. So the religions over time, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, have had mystics. For example, Rumi, the poet that is, a best-selling poet in the United States, is a Islamic mystic, and they've often challenged the organized religion. The people, the hierarchies, and the power often doesn't want to hear that inner truth that's coming from the vessel that's ready to. But in fact, they're integral to organized religion because they continue to keep reforming it. And
Okay, thank you.
It's all evolved. You have to evolve into these things. I'm saying that in order to get to this point, you have to evolve. As I said, that it's taken me a lifetime to know who I am. I knew who I was, but to know who I am, I've had to make a journey. And you have to live lifetimes in your lifetime to finish what you die every night. Every night you die. Every morning you're born. You give no thanks to all of the gifts that have been given to you. Sight, to feeling, to hear, to speak, all of those gifts that have been given to you. You're awake, and how much credit do you give to the Creator? Thanks do you give for all of those gifts that you have? You get up, you take a shower, and you go out into the world. Thanks for those gifts.
Yeah, it should never be a conflict between our spirituality and religion. You know, we're spiritual beings, so that's natural. It's a gift. So truly benefit from the gift, and always be intuitive. You know, you pay attention, because it's a disaster when we stop listening to our consciousness and our subconscious mind. It's a disaster. Yeah. And if we continue to devalue it, we won't ever hear it again.
Okay, any other questions or comments from the audience? Okay, in that case, I believe the panelists will remain here for a little while. If you'd like to come up and have words with them, a big thank you, or you have any other personal questions or comments, feel free to do so. I want to thank everybody again for being here. I want to thank Norel for being our moderator, and everybody for being here. So have a good day, and thank you very much.